Hey, this is ASpengler, and this is episode 28 of Building Cologne Cathedral in Lego. Last week, there was lots of progress that got done. Finished up this whole front area, getting the top roof section done. Also working on the opposite side of the buttresses. So we got this whole mirrored section done right here. And so this section's pretty much complete. We just need to start working on the top area. So over here you can see how it has that top row of those kind of overhanging window pieces. So I'm looking that in this segment we're going to try to just copy this section and transfer that over to the top of this side entrance. So that's going to be my main goal for this segment. I know last segment I was talking about how we are slowly running out of my main building parts, but I should be able to complete all those top windows up here, and then potentially we could make that roof section and have another one that will just go right here. So we'll see how far I can stretch the pieces. Depending on that, I want to at least get those parts done for over here. And then, as you can see, there's been very little work done on that side entrance. So I'm thinking that maybe I could at least get a layer done. So I'm thinking either just this one or maybe get up to right about here and just see how far we could get. But as far as work, we're going to start off over here, maybe do a little bit there depending on how many parts are left, and then even then, if there's anything left, I want to continue on with these columns, but that most likely will not happen just because I probably won't have any parts left for that, but we'll see how far I can stretch the parts and see how much we can get done. But definitely there'll be a lot of concentration on trying to complete this side entrance, and then maybe trying to catch that one up a little bit, but we'll see how it goes in the end. And I also want to attempt in getting ready for the back of the cathedral. I want to try to extend this area just so there'll be an easier transition. So there'll be at least one more window right here, so you might see some of that, but as far as I want, what will most likely get done for sure is just those top windows. So we'll go ahead and see how that goes. As far as time lapses, I'm not sure how many I'll get. Maybe I'll do one row of windows and then do a time lapse for the other row. But we'll see how it goes and see how much we can get done. So we'll go ahead, stop talking, and get building. Okay, guys, coming back after a okay amount of work, not as much as we've had in the last couple of weeks. Main reason for that, like I was saying, I was running out of parts, and I did run out of my main building pieces, mainly just the 1x2 bricks, either in the masonry style or just the regular style. I ran out of both of those, and I ran out of the 1x1 rounds, 1x1 studs. So a lot of the key pieces that I use a bunch of. So we'll have to order some more of those. So I'll try to do that by the end of this week, so we could have those coming in for next week and get some work done. But even though I did run out of pieces, I was able to finish off the front detailing parts. So I finished off the top overhang section for the roof, and then finished off these pillars right here. So this area, the whole front is now done. And then also on top of that, I was working on the other kind of overhangs for all these window parts. So did fill in all this area right here. So that's all done. And then I started on the other side and got two of those windows done, and that's where you can see I ran out of pieces and then stopped right here. So was able to get decent ways done, but not able to completely finish that area. So there'll be something I'll probably start up on next segment if I can get the pieces in on time. And then I've decided that I do want to extend these side entrances by one window's length. So we'll have another window that comes out here, and then we can also, that will translate to up here as well. So we'll basically just have another window here, and then another window right here, and then probably another, well, maybe another buttress, probably not, depending on how much space I have. We might throw one in there, but so I'll do this for this side and also for the other side. So, but I also still want to try to get this one up to the same level of completion as this one. But once I finish off this kind of row right here, I can start working on the roof section, and then I'll be able to see how that looks. So that's something I want to try to get to, and then try to at least finish one of these side entrances completely, so I can have a better idea of how it's going to look, so I can and it'll just look cool having something done. And so that's kind of the status for what was happening. Uh, after looking at this area, I did decide that I want to increase the height of these buttresses so they look a little bit more accurate. So I'm going to raise these ones up, raise that up, and then looking at all the other buttresses, I think I want to also raise all those up. So they'll all go up by 1 or 2 bricks height, and it will just make it look a little bit more accurate and look a little bigger. And so I think that will be the plan. Once I get more pieces, that will be one of the things I do as well. So lots of work going to be happening to try to finish up this side entrance, and then make things a little bit more accurate. At that point, when I'm working on the roof for this section, I want to try to make that lining that will go around here, and so that'll make this area be complete. And then once I get that lining up, and then I can start working on the roof here, finish this section up. So this one's very close to being completed, and then hopefully around that time I will also start working on this one. So this one shouldn't be too difficult, just because it's going to be basically copying this one exactly for the most part, other than some window details and stuff. But for the most part, it shouldn't be too difficult. And I've been somewhat looking at pictures of the very back of the cathedral, and I'm kind of developing some ideas in my head. So that I'm guessing that won't take super long. It's just a lot of similar stuff to like this, and the top area. There's just going to be the similar buttresses, so it shouldn't take too long. Probably the thing that will take the longest is just finishing up these two towers in the front. So I might take a break from the side entrances after I finish this one, and then start putting on another layer for the front towers, but we'll just see how it goes and see. But I do want to get the towers done, but I also want to get these done. So we'll just see whichever one kind of gets priority in the end. I haven't really decided which one I want to do after. I know I want to finish at least one of the side entrances, and then we'll see where we go from there. But that's going to be it for this segment. Sorry that there wasn't any time lapses, not a ton of work, but once you run out of pieces, what can you do? And as far as some other news, on Wednesday, I'm planning on releasing my instructions for my Panzer 38T custom model that I made. So if anybody's interested, just look for that on Wednesday. And so that's going to be it for this segment. If you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them down in the comment section below. So thank you guys for watching. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.